All right, we are at day 4 of our PowerZyme challenge. Have you posted your before and after pictures yet? I cannot wait to see them. And we got to make sure they're in by Sunday so that you get your drawings for our grand prize giveaway. So who wants to earn extra tickets? Right, what is great, but lots more is what I want to have. So to get some extra tickets, place a laundry item order. That's going to give you one extra ticket. If you place a laundry item order and you set it up with an auto ship and save, you're going to get 3 extra tickets. So that's potentially 4 tickets for putting in an order and having it on auto save. Book a party in the next 30 days, and that is going to give you 5 tickets. Set up a consultant account or a Savvy Shopper account. That's going to give you 10 tickets. Fill out the exit survey after you have posted your before and after picture, and that's going to get you 3 more tickets. So lots of ways that you can get entered in, plus all of your comments on the posts as well, answering the secret questions every day from the videos, lots and lots of chances to win your tickets. I am going to post that exit survey later today, so you'll have a couple of days to get that in. I'll pin it to the top of the group so that once you've posted your before and after, you can fill that out, okay? Make sure you have that filled out by Sunday night, because our grand prize drawing is going to be on Monday. Now, today, you guys, I am excited to share a few of my favorite Norwex laundry game changers that will really take your cleaning routine to the next level, especially for those of you who love natural solutions that actually work. That's my favorite thing. Now, I want to show you how the microfiber laundry booster works. This one takes a little bit of time, so I've got just a sink of warm water here. I'm going to put a scoop of the booster. When I'm doing the sink, I use about half a scoop, and I'm just going to dump that in, that water. I'm going to throw in some cloths so that they can soak while we're talking. Throwing them some cloths, let them soak. Okay, so now that they're in here and I'm going to soak up for a minute, let's first talk about the laundry stain remover. Now, the laundry stain remover, how many of you guys have used this one? It's fantastic. This is an enzyme-based formula. It's a lifesaver, literally for everything from food stains, grass, even blood, baby stains. The best part is this is free from bleach, chlorine, and any harmful chemicals. So it's safe for you, safe for your family, safe for the planet. Now, this is a gel formula. You apply it directly to the stain. So I've got a beautiful stain on a tie-dyed shirt. I thought this would make a really good example for us. This is raspberry jelly or raspberry jam. You can see the seeds in there. I have had this sitting on here for about an hour. I'm just gonna rinse it off, see if I can get some of those seeds off of there, because the stain remover's not gonna really move the seeds, right? All right, got the seeds off of there. You can see my stain is still nice and good. I didn't get all the seeds, but anyway, they're dried on there good. Okay, so you can see that this is not like a total liquid. It's just a good gel. I'm gonna rub that in there. Now, when I do this for my laundry, I'm gonna put the stain remover on and I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes. If it's a really, really bad stain, then I might let it sit for 20, but probably not over 20 minutes. Gonna let this one sit and then we'll rinse it out. Now, before I put it in the laundry, so after I let it sit for a few minutes, I'm gonna rinse it before washing. Even if you have to treat something, maybe you're not gonna wash anything for a couple of days, but the kids come in and they're like, hey mom, I just ran and played football and I got grass stains all over my pants, and you're not doing laundry for 2 or 3 days. The easiest way to get rid of stains is actually to treat them right away. So grab your stain remover, squirt it on there, rub it in, let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes, and then just rinse it out, and then hang the pants over the hamper, right? I hang mine over the side of the hamper, the ones that are stained, so that I know to check them before I throw them in the wash. If I need to put a little more stain remover on there for a couple of minutes, then I can. But you will be amazed at how much of the stain will come out even just letting it sit for a few minutes. Let's actually test this. So how long have we been talking? About a whole minute. All right, I'm gonna rinse this. I've got a bucket of water here, and I'm just gonna rinse this, and we'll just see how well it did in just that minute. I am dumping water all over the place because I just got in a bucket here. All right, check it out. This is where our stain was at. You can see there's just a little bit of that left. That stain remover literally sat on there for about a whole minute. And I took that out. Now, if you can see that it did not harm the colors, this is a tie-dyed shirt. Sometimes it's really easy to wash those colors out. Did not harm the colors. Your stain remover is color safe for your colors and for your whites. So I love to use this stuff if I've got something that is really, really tough. Okay, now this is one of our laundry fighting, what do you want to call it? Superhero, laundry fighting superheroes. Let's talk now about Bright and White. Now, Bright and White is our home booster as well. So we have two boosters, the microfiber laundry booster and the Bright and White plus home booster. So I want you to think of this one as your go-to for whitening and brightening and basically boosting your overall laundry power, all without any kind of bleach. Okay, it uses oxygen-based cleaning agents to tackle the dingy whites, the yellowing, and even the random, my white shirt turned gray, right? We're like, why does this happen? They just get those over time. So this is going to help to counterbalance that. Now you can use this as a soak to revive older items or just add a scoop to your wash with your detergent. Because it is biodegradable, it's free from synthetic fragrances and dyes, you can feel good about using it all the time. It's like not a problem, right? Bonus, you can use this as a home cleaner as well. So you know how I've talked about Magic Spray with my Ultra Power Plus detergent. This was actually designed to make Magic Spray. So you can use this around the house, on your grout, your shower walls, sinks. It's kind of like a multitasking cleaning hero. So you're gonna take 1/3 of a scoop to your 16 ounce of water in your Forever bottle. Get it warm, right? Shake it up, let that stuff all dissolve so it doesn't build up in your sprayer. But once it's in there, you've got at least a good 30 to 60 days that those enzymes are gonna continue to work, okay? Now, you can use this all around your house. The other ways that you can use your Bright and White is throw a scoop of it in your washing machine along with your favorite Norwex detergent. It's gonna help to brighten your whites and your colors. If you use the liquid detergent, put the liquid detergent in the liquid spot, and you're gonna put this in the pre-wash spot. You don't wanna mix the two, right? But if you are using a powdered detergent, PowerZyme or Ultra Power Plus, you can just throw them both in the same spot. You can also use this, like I said, to kind of soak your things. I like to use 1 scoop with 1/2 scoop of my detergent, allow the powders to dissolve, and you can soak items for like 30 minutes to 4 hours. Now, one of the things I love to do with the Bright and White is clean my bathtubs. You wanna know why? I will pull the shower curtain down and I will put 4 to 6 inches of warm water in the bathtub. I will throw in a scoop of Bright and White. Sometimes I have a scoop up if I'm thinking about it. Most of the time it's just a scoop of Bright and White. I throw it down there, shake the water around a little bit, and then I throw the curtain in there. And I'm gonna let that curtain just sit, because I don't know if you guys' shower curtains do what mine does, but they turn ugly orange and brown and nasty on the bottoms, especially in my boys' showers where they're really not fantastic about cleaning their showers or wiping off the shower curtain. So take the shower curtain down, throw it in the tub. This got Bright and White in there. Now my kids are older, I don't have to worry about leaving water in the tub overnight, so I can leave the water in the tub overnight. If not, it can sit in there for an hour, no big deal. I'll take my Enviro cloth, I'll wipe that shower curtain down while it's still sitting in the water, and you will see like all that orange and red and nastiness comes right off. Pull it out, looks great. And then I will rub the bottom of the tub, drain the water. It's amazing what nastiness comes off of that shower curtain, but also it will clean the bottom of the tub. And so then once I drain the water, turn the shower on, rinse that shower curtain off, let the tub rinse out. The bottom of my tub is clean. I didn't really even have to scrub. My shower curtain is nice and clean. Life is good. And all I did was let it soak in some Bright and White. Now you can also use the Bright and White if you don't have the laundry stain remover. Now this is very powerful stuff. We just saw how easily it handled that raspberry jam. But if you don't have this on hand and you have Bright and White, you can actually make a paste with the Bright and White to use as a treatment, spot treatment, right? So if you mix 1/2 scoop of Bright and White, 1/2 scoop of Ultra Power Plus or PowerZyme, and 2 teaspoons of water. So just a little bit of water, you put that water in slow, kind of mix it up, it makes a paste. And then you can put it on the stain, and then that is going to sit on that stain for about 10 to 30 minutes. And then you can rinse it and throw in the wash. So that's another way you can use the Bright and White. And then of course, the Magic Spray as well that you can use all around your house on those household surfaces. When you're using Bright and White as your Magic Spray, it is great to spray it on your surface and let it just kind of sit there for a minute. So I like to spray all the things I'm gonna clean, and then I come back around and I start wiping them off. You can wipe them off with either a wet or dry Enviro cloth. I like to use it around the house, and I like to use it in my car. It's really great for getting the seats in the vehicles cleaned. Just makes it really, really easy. Now, finally, let's talk about this microfiber laundry booster. This is your BFF for your Norwex class. So if you're using Norwex microfiber, I really hope you are. If you're not, let's get you some because you need to have it, right? This product is essential for deep cleaning and restoring the absorbency to your cloths. So over time, the microfiber will get clogged with detergents. It'll get clogged with minerals from your water, dirt, grime, all the things that can affect their performance. Now, it's not because the laundry detergent doesn't work. It is because our washing machines are really not as effective as we want them to be. So this booster helps to gently break down the buildup without damaging the fibers of your cloth. I like to use it monthly in my laundry. I'll just throw half a scoop in my loads, right, when I'm washing the loads. Again, if you're doing the liquid detergent, put the liquid detergent in the liquid detergent spot and put the booster in the pre-wash spot. But I love to use the microfiber booster most for deep cleaning my cloths, doing this, okay? My cloths love to get a spa day. Our microfiber cloths are so tightly woven that and that's what gives them the ability to grab things, even down to the protein level, right? It's that super, super, super fine weave. But because that weave is so tight, it makes it really hard for our machines to get them clean. So some tips for you for washing your microfiber. First, always rinse them before you put them in the wash. When they are wet, they're heavier. Today's machines load sense, and they're like, oh, it's not very heavy in there. I won't put in very much water, right? We need them to have enough water to work through those fibers. So getting your cloths wet will help. Never, ever, ever use bleach or fabric softener or dryer sheets with your cloths because they coat all the surfaces with chemicals that will coat the silver, and your cloths won't work the way that they're supposed to. Now, I like to wash my microfiber in hot water. It does help the fibers to open, to release the dirt and the grime. That does not stand for the lyocell. So if you have the lyocell sheets or the bath towels or the body and face cloths, those ones need to be washed in cold. I even wash my ultra plush bath towels in cold. I think it keeps them softer. But all my other microfiber is washed in hot water. And then give them a spa day every few months. Do it once a quarter, right? Pretty easy to do. They are going to be happy cloths and they're going to take care of you. So a deep clean in the microfiber booster is literally like you going to the dentist, right? You're brushing your teeth twice a day. You're doing a great job. You go into the dentist and the dentist is like, oh yeah, we got all this gunk and we're wiping it on this thing on your shirt. You're like, where's all this gunk coming from? I brush my teeth all the time. The dentist is always able to get that deeper clean. That is what microfiber booster does for your cloths. It gives it that deeper clean. They are going to come out refreshed. They're going to come out soft and ready to tackle whatever mess you throw at them next. Okay, so to recap, and then we're going to talk about a dryer thing. We've got the stain remover. It's going to treat your tough stains. It's enzyme powered, safe and effective. Use it on colors and whites. The Bright and White naturally brightens, deep cleans your laundry and your home. You can use it all over the place. Again, safe for colors and whites. Now, I've told you guys that all of our stuff is septic system safe, right? So if you've got a septic system, just know all of Norwex detergents are safe for your septic system. All of our stuff is safe. And then the microfiber booster to deep clean and restore your microfiber to all new condition. Every single one of these, super hardworking, super effective, super safe, and makes laundry not be so much of a chore, okay? Now, we are going to take a look at these little guys that have been floating in this water. It's only been a couple of minutes, but I want you to see, hopefully you can see that, how the brown and gunk that is in there. It's pretty nasty, right? It's kind of oddly satisfying when you're like, I know that I'm washing them. I know that they're clean. They don't smell. There's nothing. But when I give them a good deep clean, I realize how hard my cloths are working and how much better they're going to work after I have given them this deep clean. So after I finish their deep clean, what I'm gonna do, so usually I let them sit for 30 minutes up to an hour, right? And I'll just kind of swish them around every once in a while when I walk past. I am going to rinse them with hot water. I'm gonna rinse them, I'm gonna rub them, wring them out really good until when I'm wringing it out, it's coming out pretty clear. Once it is pretty clear, when it's coming out, I'm gonna throw them in the washing machine and I'm gonna wash them. Okay, I don't have to put the microfiber booster in that load of laundry. I'm just gonna use my PowerZyme or my Ultra Power Plus. Those are the ones I use the most in my house. So I'm gonna throw them in with that. And I like to put some vinegar. So I put like a 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup. I just kind of dump some in the fabric softener spot. Did you guys know that vinegar is one of the very easy natural ways that you can get rid of odors in your laundry, especially if you have like urine odors or vomit odors? Sometimes those are really hard to get out. PowerZyme does a really good job of it, but I throw this in. I've done it. I've done my laundry with vinegar for so many years. It's a hard habit to break, but it just works. So it is a natural fabric softener, and it also helps to alleviate odors. So I always throw some vinegar in the spot for the fabric softener. No, your clothes are not going to come out smelling like vinegar. There is no vinegar smell at all to your clothes, but it does help soften those fabrics, and just I just think it enhances all of the stuff that I use, and is a great part of my laundry routine. All right, now we're going to talk about dryers. Did you know that these little lint filters right here can catch more than just lint? Okay, if you are using dryer sheets, the chemicals that will adhere to your clothes to keep them from being static, keep them from having static, right? That's why you use dryer sheets. Makes them smell and relieve static. It is because they're like fusing to your clothes. They also fuse to your lint trap. So one, you should be cleaning the lint off this after every load, because the air needs to get through here so that your dryer can work effectively. If you're finding that your dryer is really not running very great, this is the first thing that you're going to check. Make sure it is clean. Now, if you have been using dryer sheets, you will notice, if you run a little test for me, take this out, take it to your sink and run water through it. I'm going to show you mine here. So I have not used dryer sheets in years. I just use dryer balls. Now this is mesh. Can you see that that's mesh? There is holes in this. Water should go through it very easily, right? Okay, you can see that water goes through mine very easily. It makes a really big mess. That is what should happen. If you put this under the sink and water sits on top of this, or it spreads out, or it's dripping through very slowly, this is covered in chemicals, and it's not allowing the air to go through like it should for your dryer. So you've got to clean this. Okay, so even if you've been using dryer balls for a while, it's always a great idea to just clean this. Okay, so take it out. Test it first. I want you to test it first. Let me know. Hey, Jen, water went through mine good, or water did not go through mine very good. Let me know, okay? Put that in the comments. Take some soap and water, scrub both sides of this. You'll get rid of that chemical buildup and you'll be good to go, okay? Now, another thing that you can do is clean further down the lint trap. Some dryers, you can actually fit your EnviroWand in and clean that inside. So you take your lint trap out and then you can stick your EnviroWand in and clean that. Mine doesn't fit, mine's really narrow. So I have one of these like funky brushes. I use them to help keep my dryer running smoothly. And you know, it's pretty easy. Or you can get those vacuum pieces that you can stick to your vacuum and get down in there and suck the lint out. I have one of those too, it's great. But you want to make sure that your dryer is flowing and getting the air flowing through it like it should. Did you guys know that dryer sheets is like the third biggest cause of fires in the home? Because one of all the chemicals that are in them, but the buildup that they cause inside dryers, and then the lint is so flammable that it is one of the #1 causes of fires. And we don't want to have anybody have fires, right? So let's get rid of dryer sheets. Easy, simple thing to do. Dryer balls are the best replacement for dryer sheets. They naturally soften your fabrics. They reduce drying time. They have no harmful chemicals. So there's nothing to build up on your cloths, on your clothes, in your dryer, on your lint thing, okay? I mean, you'll still get lint because lint is coming from your clothes. Did you know that when you're using the Norwex detergents, because there are no fillers in them, your clothes do not break down as bad. So you actually have less lint because it's those fillers that are flishing around and actually breaking up your clothing that causes most of that lint that your clothes produce, okay? So we are gonna try to minimize risks, fire, chemicals touching our skins, all of the things by taking care of our dryer and taking care of our laundry. Let's see if our stain those enzymes are gonna just keep on working, right? So you can see that our stain is even more gone, which is pretty awesome. And these guys, I'm gonna get them rinsed out and throw them in the wash. They're gonna come out and they're gonna feel fantastic. They're gonna be super absorbent and they're gonna work the way that they were designed to work, right? So if your cloths are not feeling fantastic, you feel like they're not as absorbent as they should be, it is time to give them a spa day. And if you have any questions on how to give a spa day, let me know. But this is what we're doing. Soaking it in the microfiber booster, let them sit, rinse them out really good till they're running clear, throw them in the wash. Let's see. Oh, I didn't give you today's secret question. Today's secret question is, where do you have more grime? What's your grimy spot in your house? This is a judgment-free zone. It doesn't matter. Is it behind the toilet? Is it in your rugs? Maybe the carpet? Maybe the kids' clothes? Mine, I'm going to tell you my answer, the bottom of my cabinets. Oh my goodness. I'm like, oh yeah, I did such a good job cleaning my house. My floors are always clean. Yeah, I looked under the cabinets, especially like by my dishwasher. Oh my goodness, it was gross. So that is where the grime is hiding in my house, is under my cabinets, and me and my EnviroCloth and cleaning paste are going to tackle that. So everybody make sure that you get your before and after posts in. If you want to schedule a party, we can do a fun laundry party like this. This is so much fun, right? All of your friends can get samples of the laundry detergent. We can do a skincare party. We can do it on Facebook. We can do it on Zoom. We can do it on Messenger. However you want to party, that's going to give you extra tickets. And you guys know I love to party, right? And setting up a consultant account or a Savvy Shopper account. There's two different ones, but it's the same thing. Let me tell you what the difference is. A consultant account, you're aiming to earn some money, right? Consultants make 35% on all sales. A Savvy Shopper, that's a consultant who just wants to purchase for themselves and save 35%. You can do either one, okay? There does not matter. I want to save you money. I want to help your family. I want to help you have safer and healthier homes. And if saving 35% is going to do that for you, let me know. Let's set you up a Savvy Shopper account and make it so that it's easy for you to order and get that discount all of the time. If you would like to earn some money like I do, you guys know this is my income. This is how I pay for bills for my family. Have a party with me. I would love to do a party for you. Or set you up as a consultant because you can earn money too. It works, okay? If you're willing to put in the work, you can make money doing this. And let's see, all those other ways that I told you we can get tickets, get those tickets so you can win our grand prize drawing, okay? It's gonna be tons of fun. We've got one more day of demos for our PowerZyme challenge. I'm so glad you guys have been hanging out with me and having fun. I hope that you are learning a lot. If you have questions, let me know. Do not forget to put the secret answer, where's the grime hiding, on today's post so that you get those tickets, okay? And I will talk with y'all tomorrow.